Hello everybody, welcome back to channel. DOS here. Welcome to my final video of 2020. I wanted to have this video be about me talking about what has happened in the last year and some change. Go through what 2020 meant for me and my hopes for 2021. First off, I gotta say, I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday season, and I hope you guys are gonna have a fantastic New Year's Eve/day. This should be coming out on New Year's Eve when you're watching this. Unless you're watching this in the future, then please tell me that the future is better. Please. Anyway, let's start off by going back in time. Back to October of 2019, the start of this horrible year journey for me. For those of you who aren't aware, in 2019 in October, me and my family got a letter in our mail stating that we were being kicked out of our apartment. I had lived in that apartment for 14 years of my life. It had been my home. It had been where I had lived for more than half of my life. And I was shocked. I was shocked and I was surprised. Now, we didn't get kicked out because of like us not paying rent on time or being noisy or being rude to like the neighbors. No, we always paid our rent on time. We kept to ourselves. We didn't bug our neighbors or anything like that. It's just the old landlord for our apartment, he passed away, and so his children inherited the apartments, and then they sold it to some new people, and those new people decided they wanted to go into the apartments and redo them and like make them nice, and then charge more for new people to come and live in them. So, because before we got kicked out, one of the people below us had gotten kicked out just because of their own like accord, like their own stuff and everything, and then the new people who own the apartments redid that apartment down there and renovated it, and then a new family moved in. So that new family was the only people that didn't get kicked out, because besides them, it was me, the people living right next to me, the people living like downstairs across like the little like driveway, and the people in the back. And these are families that have been living here for like anywhere from like 15 years, like my family, to like 30 for the people in the back. So it was rough. I was really scared. At the time, I had bought tickets to go to BlizzCon last year. I've been going to BlizzCon since 2018, so I bought tickets. And when I heard that news, I was considering not going to BlizzCon because there was so much happening, and I didn't feel like it was right for me to go to BlizzCon. But my boss at my job that I was working at the time told me, "No, you spent the money. Go have fun, and then you can focus on everything after that." And so I did. I went to BlizzCon, and I really enjoyed myself. However, during October, before I went to BlizzCon, my boss was so gracious enough to give me the time off to pack. He took me off the schedule all the way up until Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then the Saturday after Black Friday. Those would be my last 3 shifts at the location I was working at my job. And so I spent October and then through November packing. And so if you go back into my channel and you go back to my old videos, you can see me doing an update, and you can see a big tower of boxes behind me, and it's filled with all my pop figures and stuff like that, and all my crap. I had 14 years worth of stuff in my room, so I had a lot of stuff to pack up, and I was very thankful. So I went to BlizzCon, and I had fun throughout the entire time. I was trying to just put being not having a home in the back of my mind, and it helped. I got to meet one of my favorite YouTubers again, Lieutenant Eddie, and after the fact, I told him what had happened, and he was very supportive and made sure I was okay, and I really appreciate that. And when I announced that I didn't have a home, like I wasn't gonna have a home, so many people were supportive, reached out to me and asked if I was okay. Hell, my IRL friends like offered their help if we needed help moving or stuff like that. Like, it showed who my friends were and who really cared for me, and I really appreciate that. Luckily, literally the day after BlizzCon ended, my mom wanted to go look at apartments. So we woke up early and we had 2 different locations that we were going to look at, and we ended up going to one first, which was here. There were actually 2 apartments that were available here in this area. There was this one and the one right below us. I wanted this one because of this room. I wanted to have my own office. I wanted to have that disconnect between where I would go to sleep and where I would come here and make content. Because at the time, I wanted to get more into streaming back then. And back in my old place, like, all my streaming would be in my bedroom. I'd be in the corner of my room in a corner desk, and then I would be I'd be streaming, and then behind me you would just see my bed and like all the stuff and everything. And I hated that. I hated that you can see my bed. I hated that it was in my bedroom. I wanted to have my own room for streaming. So that now instead, like, you get to see my my nerd stuff. You get to see like all my nerdy stuff, my shelves and stuff, my like, and then like if I'm streaming, you get to see a wider angle and you can see all my pop wall and everything. You can see like stuff that pertains to me and stuff I love in gaming. So so when we came here, we didn't even go to their location to look at the apartment, because not only did we really like the apartments here, we loved the area. The area is super nice. It's much nicer than where we had lived before. And it felt nice to be here. So luckily, the landlady who owns these apartments really liked us. They really liked us, and we ended up getting this apartment. So we weren't moving until like the week before Thanksgiving, but that meant that we had to hurry up and pack. 'Cause my mom, rightfully so, did not want to pay any more money to the old landlord. She did not want to pay any more to those dicks. Because we had until literally the week before Christmas to move out of our old apartment. But we found this apartment, and I was so glad, because I was worried that we were going to be homeless. I was worried that we might have to have moved back into with my grandparents. Because back when I was a wee kid, back before I met my stepdad, me and my mom lived in a small little like closet at my grandparents' house. So I was afraid that that's what was going to happen. But luckily we found this apartment, and the rest was history. So on moves December. December was, well, Thanksgiving and all that stuff happened, and I had my last shifts at work, and I will admit I cried. I still keep in touch with quite a few of my old employees. I actually don't know if the person I talk to regularly still works there or not. I think he does, but I still keep in touch with my old managers and my old assistant managers. They were so kind and still are, and they're just my friends now. That's why I was actually really sad to leave my location, because up until like halfway through 2019, I hated working at that location because of my boss. My old boss was a total douchebag, and I hated his guts. And then he got fired, and then I got a new boss who was amazing. Fucking made my schedule surrounding me streaming and stuff like that, and he was super supportive of me making content, stuff like that. I loved it. So I cried leaving my location. And then December rolled around. December was really weird. I was waiting to transfer to my new location, and unfortunately at that time they were getting a new manager who was actually getting trained at the location I just left. So I couldn't come to work until the new manager was fully into their ecosystem. So December rolled around and I was just home. But there was no Wi-Fi because I'm the one who pays for the Wi-Fi bill and stuff like that. So I didn't have a job, so I couldn't really pay for it. And then so I was just home like all the time, and I didn't really have anything I can do. What I was doing was using my phone to go ahead and screen share onto my TV to watch like anime or watch YouTube and stuff like that. And a lot of interesting stuff happened in December. Like I ended up getting some kind of reaction to something and my face swelled up. I had to go to like to a pharmaceutical center and get shots in order to not have that happen. That's why I've been very careful, especially now during this month, just in case. But that happened, and then like I wasn't getting called into work, and then I finally like talked to him. I was like, oh yeah, sorry, we forgot. So yeah, if you can come in mid-January, that'll be good. I was like, okay. So 2020 rolled around. I started the year off, I think pretty appropriate. I watched Endgame, and I had it so that when the clock hit midnight, Tony snapped. So I literally started 2020 crying, which I think is very appropriate for how this year turned out. But January rolled around, I finally got to start working, and I only was able to work until like beginning mid-March because the world was total dog shit. Towards the end of 2019 to the beginning of 2020, we had Australia getting fires, we had a ton of stuff, and then we had COVID happen. And so I only got to work at that new location for like 2 months. And then everything closed down. And so during that time I decided, okay, I want to take streaming more seriously. And so I did. I did streaming, and then I did a charity stream, and that really wiped me out. And I ended up taking a super long break from streaming, which I'm actually doing right now as well. I just need to get back to streaming. It's just I kind of always like get scared when I get like anxiety when I hit record when I hit stream to go live. But that all happened, and it was interesting. It's very interesting, and throughout this whole time, I was just looking forward to Persona 5 Royal. I wanted to play Persona 5 Royal, which is funny because I haven't even finished it. I haven't played it since last time I streamed, because I want to stream it, but I also suck at streaming. But then a little game, you might not have heard of it, came out, and it was called, it's from an indie developer, but it was called Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I know. What is this game? I've never even heard of it. It's might have to check it out. This was a series that I never really had an interest in. It wasn't really my type of game, but everyone I knew was playing it, so I didn't want to miss out. That's happened to me before with like Monster Hunter World, where I finally was able to get the game. I finally had Wi-Fi and everything, and I bought it, and everyone I knew stopped playing it. So I did not want that to happen. So my mom actually wanted to get me a little gift. So she gave me an option. Well, actually, she said she was willing to get me 2 games. She was willing to get me Pokemon and Animal Crossing, but I was like, no. It's fine. You don't have to get me anything. But she insisted on getting me something. So she gave me Animal Crossing. And so she let me choose. And so I picked Animal Crossing because everyone I knew was playing Animal Crossing. I didn't want to miss out on it. Pokemon had already like been out for like a good like 6 months by then, like 5-6 months. So I was like, okay, I can play Pokemon whenever I want because Pokemon, it could be a nice single player game. Animal Crossing, it seems to be better with people. So I bought it and I streamed it, and I was like, okay, and meh. But I really started to enjoy the whole like community thing with it, and being able to go to my friends' islands and have fun. And I really wanted Audie. Whenever I got the game, I knew what village I wanted, and that was Audie, because I knew that her name, at least here in the States, is based off of the old woman who put tons and thousands of hours into Animal Crossing New Leaf. In fact, I haven't checked up on her. I should check up on IRL Audie, see how she's been doing, see how she's been enjoying New Horizons. But Audie was a character who only appeared in Pocket Camp, and then this was her first like actual like mainline game appearance. And I really wanted Audie for the story, and also I like Audie's design and her color palette. And so I'd seen a video of someone buying Nook Mile tickets. I was like, oh, you can do that? Okay, I'll buy Nook Mile tickets myself. And I bought them. And then I was thinking, I could record me looking for Audie and then just post on my YouTube. I mean, might as well. No one's gonna watch it, but sure. So that's what I did. And as all of you here watching are well aware, that's probably one of the best decisions I ever made. Those videos went like they were crazy. Like where are we at right now for the first one? The original Audie hunt video is at, let's see here. The original Audie video, which was filmed what, like 8 months ago? Yeah, 8 months ago, is at 62,000 views. It's incredible. And yeah, my views have definitely dropped since then. But I mean, I don't know how to make content. But that was insane. And because of that video, and because you guys were so kind and gracious, like a month later, you guys helped me hit 1,000 subs. And that was crazy. I cried a bit. I never thought I'd reach anywhere near 1,000 subscribers. What's funny is I've had this channel for 6 years now, going on to 7. Like, it's like my anniversary, like my 6-year anniversary was last month. So it's crazy. Like, this channel was made on November 24th, 2014. This is an old channel. Technically I'm a veteran channel. I've been here a long time, but I just didn't make content. But that ended up skyrocketing me and bringing you guys to me, a fantastic community of people that I love and that enjoy watching me. Speaking of, I do have to shout out a specific person, Kitty. This is someone who has said very clear to me that she'll watch whatever. They'll watch whatever I put on YouTube, and they even come into my streams whenever I stream, and that means a lot because I'm a shit content creator. I'm really bad. But yeah, Animal Crossing happened, and that skyrocketed me. 7 months ago, I reached 1,000 subscribers, and I was thrilled. I was so happy. And so, a little bit after I did the Audie hunt, I decided, you know what? I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to start my reactions to RWBY. RWBY is a series I wanted to watch for 6 years. And I finally did it. And that's led me to you guys. You fantastic people who watch my RWBY videos. And I'm thankful for you guys. I'm really enjoying watching YouTube videos, and I really like I really like doing reactions. That's why I want to do more in the new year. But like, I do want to thank you guys. Like looking at my videos, obviously the top one is the first video for Audie, then the second one, and then the third one. Then we have me ranking Sisterly Villagers. We have me kicking out villagers. We have me getting Audie. We have me ranking Snooty. We have me ranking Smug. Me ranking Lazy. Me ranking Cranky. And then we have me reacting to KDA more. And for those who watch my KDA reactions, I know I haven't reacted to the other songs. I kind of wanted to react to them all together, but then I've just been holding it off. I haven't seen them yet, so I might, if you guys are still interested, I could still react to the KDA stuff that I've missed. I'd be more than happy to, especially because Villain came out, and I believe that's centered around Evelyn, and it's like an actual like cinematic as well. So I'd be more than happy for that. But like, you guys really have been really supportive. Hell, like even my video of me talking about me getting kicked out of my apartment has 250 views. Like, that's insane. Like, that's in my top videos. But yeah, 2020 has been a crazy year. A lot of horrible, terrible shit has happened this year. But for me personally, a lot of good has happened. I decided to take YouTube more seriously. I decided to do it during this stupid quarantine, this hellhole, and it's probably been one of the best decisions I've ever made. I got a supporter creator code because of you guys. Something that I've wanted for 3 years now. Or whenever they started the supporter creator program, 2-3 years. It's been an insane ride. So, let's talk about 2021. In 2021, I want to make better content. I think that's what every YouTuber thinks and says, but I'm very serious. My content is mediocre at best. I make reaction videos of me looking at RWBY, and I have a specific scene for it, and then I cut down the parts where I'm like switching scenes, and then I post it, which is fine. It gets to the point and lets people watch the stuff. But then we have my gaming videos, which I don't really know what to do. I want to do gaming videos on this channel because I'm a gamer. I love gaming. And unfortunately, it doesn't get a lot of views because my Spider-Man videos didn't get a whole lot of views. They, like, the max I think was 14 views. But hey, that's 14 people who watched my video. So who cares? So I wanna get better at editing. I want to be able to learn how to do edits. I love the fontages, like Smitty. Smitty does like really funny edits, and a friend of mine, Dr. Uwu, who I'll actually leave his link down below so you guys can check him out. He does highly edited content. He doesn't make he doesn't make consistent content, unfortunately. He did post a video very recently, actually shouting me out in the beginning, and it's actually doing pretty well. 30 views in 2 weeks. That's pretty good for him. It's a 20-minute video where his best of 2019. Best of like late 2019, best of 2020. And but before that, his most recent upload was 4 months ago. But he makes pretty he makes like highly edited content, and he's a really funny guy. I do suggest you check him out. I'll actually, if I can, I'll put his link on the screen right here, and then I'll actually have a little iCard right here, and then I'll put his link down in the description, and I'll have a pinned comment on there for you to check him out. On top of that, if you guys want to watch live content, I highly suggest checking out my friend Ziercha Chaos. He's been streaming for years now, probably as long as I've had this YouTube channel. I met him in 2016. I've been a part of his community ever since then. He's an awesome guy. He's been playing a lot of World of Warcraft recently. He's done some Valorant, Fortnite, Overwatch. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. Oh god, I can't speak. He's a good guy. And so, if you want to watch live content, you can check him out. I want to be able to help my buddies get exposure, because there's people out there. There's people I know that put so much more work into their content than I do. And I put work into my content as well. I haven't learned how to edit. I haven't learned how to make my videos super entertaining and super fun. Even this right now, me talking is super goddamn boring. So the people watching this, I appreciate you guys. I really, really love you guys. All right, I do. But I want to make 2021 be the year that I improve as much as I can. I want to come back in a year and have my quality improve. And my goal for 2021 is to, I don't know, get to 1,100 subs. I was at 1,040, 1,050 4 or 5 months ago, and I've been declining because a lot of the people who subbed because of Animal Crossing, because of me doing hunts, have unsubbed, and I understand. I get it. And so like I've been slowly going back down, and I do fear that if I don't improve my quality, if I don't learn how to be a better editor, I'm gonna go back down under 1,000, and that's gonna suck, because that's gonna be very awkward to have a thank you for 1,000 subscribers video on my channel when I go back down under. So my goal is to try to reach 1,100 subs. I'm not going crazy. I'm not gonna be like, oh, my goal is gonna be to reach 100K in 2021, because that's not gonna happen. There's a YouTuber that I watch a lot that just reached 100K not that long ago, like 2 days ago. His name's Coefficient. He just reached 100K like 4 days ago. Let me see. Let me look at his. Yeah, 2 days ago he reached 100K. And how long has he had his channel for? He's had this channel since 2010. Like his oldest video was 8 years ago from him doing a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, of him just recording his screen. Like his oldest video of him like just actually making like legitimate content, I think is, I guess, like 8 videos. I mean, 8 videos. 8 years ago, I guess. Still. Like, this man's been on YouTube for 8 years making content for that, and he just reached 100K. Granted, he's focused more on fighting games. It's a much nicher market. But still. So, like, I don't expect me to reach 100K anytime soon. If anything, I expect to reach, like, 100K in 2030. So, I want to make legitimate goals for myself. I want to be able to do like what I want. My goal for 2020 was to take content creation more seriously and to get a creator code, and that's happened. You guys have made that happen. You guys had made these 2 goals and dreams a reality. So 2021, I want to improve in my creation, and I want to get more of a family here. I want to get more people into this community. So yeah, like I've said earlier in the year, I plan on launching my Patreon. It's not going to be on the 1st January. It's probably going to be like January or sometime in February where I launch it, because I'm going to be spending like January figuring out how I'm going to do these reactions, because I'm going to start to react to stuff that can get me shut down, like Stranger Things, like actual anime stuff that I'm going to need to figure out how I'm going to edit down to be like 10 minutes of reaction time, and then how I'm going to have it so that if anyone wants to watch a full-length reaction, they can. So I need to figure out how to have like the time code on the bottom of my screen for my face, so that you guys can sync up your own copy of whatever I'm reacting to. I'm going to keep on doing RWBY, because I really want to catch up with RWBY. I want to get there with RWBY. I don't think I'm going to do Red vs. Blue, because I'm not super interested in Red vs. Blue Zero. I've seen like the little like clips that they put on social media, and I'm not super interested in it. If anything else KDA comes out, I'll probably react to it. And again, you guys are I'm more than happy for you guys to suggest stuff that I react to. There's tons of stuff on the internet that I've never heard of, that I've never seen, you guys can react to. Someone months ago asked for me to react to something, and I haven't checked it out since then, but that's something that's on the table. There's obviously stuff that I'm going to be reacting to, and one thing I want to try to react to as well is the Marvel stuff. That's something that not, I guess you guys don't really know about me, but I'm a huge nerd. I love Marvel, I love Disney, I love Star Wars. So all that stuff that's coming out, I'm gonna react to. The only reason why I haven't reacted to Mandalorian and stuff like that is because I had already started watching The Mandalorian last year, when it came out, and that was before I was making like YouTube videos for this stuff. So I didn't feel like I should react to season 2 of The Mandalorian if I didn't react to season 1, because there's been YouTubers where I'm watching that, and I've been like, where the hell is their first season reaction? I want to see it. Aw, man, what the fuck? So like, I feel like if I'm gonna react to something, it needs to be like a complete, like full like reaction. But that's enough of me rambling. It's been 30 minutes. for this recording. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for all your support this year. You guys have made this shitty year something pretty great for me. Honestly, I want to be able to... This is still a hobby, but it'd be awesome if this could become a career, because then I can be doing something that my mom would be proud of. Because my mom does think that this is a waste of time. She does. She doesn't really understand this, but she has supported me. I mean, having this room is clear enough for that. But I want to be able to make my family proud and make myself proud. This year has been great. 2020 has been shit overall, but you guys made it really, really, really good. So goodbye 2020. Fuck you. You were everyone's least favorite year. Hopefully 2021 is better. 2021, if you fuck us over, I swear. But I gotta do it. See you guys in a year. Yeah, it's a horrible joke. But yeah, I'll see you guys in 2021. Hopefully you guys are having a great New Year's Eve. Hug your family. Be together. Celebrate. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay with me, guys. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Happy New Year.